Well, y'all, who missed the extremely violent ICE protests where they're trying to ram ICE agents in their cars and they lead high-speed chases because they're protesting ICE because they're leftist, and this one just happens to be another transistor radio. Y'all, this is going to be a spicy one because an hour ago, it just dropped. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I'm not going to bury the lead. Let's get right into it. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. You, of course, can follow me on X at Braden LOA if you'd like, but here we go. All right. This is the newest individual that was just caught an hour ago attempting to violently ram ICE agents and their cars, I believe injuring an agent. More developing on that. Hold a second. But this is the individual who then led them on a high-speed chase and were arrested at the end of that high-speed chase. Again, this is coming out of North Carolina. I'm going to show you some other stuff that's going on in North Carolina because it looks like the new Los Angeles 2.0 ICE raid responses is going to be North Carolina. This is a thing. All right, everybody, listen. Send this out. This is a breaking situation. Timcast News. Border Patrol agents in Charlotte were violently attacked by a transgender suspect who then took federal officers on a high-speed chase before finally being taken into custody. According to Customs and Border Patrol Chief Greg Bavina, the suspect, a man dressed as a woman, assaulted federal officers at a gas station and then engaged agents in a high-speed pursuit. Well, who missed this? Because if you'll recall, we had similar things that were happening in California where individuals were actively ramming ICE agents with their cars, which is assault with a deadly weapon, by the way. And then they were leading them on high-speed chases, and then they were getting arrested. And then we had ICE facilities being shot in Chicago with, a sniper-style attack, killing 3 undocumented immigrants. And then you had even more politicians from Chicago area looking to become House representative members by breaking the law on camera. Now, we're back at it again, this time in North Carolina. Let me play this clip. I'm going to show you what's up, and then we'll keep you updated.
So what we had here today was assault on a federal officer. This individual assaulted federal officers at a gas station about a mile away and then engaged officers in a high-speed pursuit, failed to yield to our lights and siren. She traveled down this cul-de-sac here, came to a stop, and was arrested. That's what we know right now.
Thank you. Was it a protester or?
We don't know. At this time, we don't know.
All right, so I'm going to let that play for a second. This is just the B-roll. Was it a protester? I don't know. Well, at least you're being professional. It looks and seems to be a pretty standard open and shut case of typical leftist protester. We've got some confusion and dysphoria. We've got a little bit of the septum ring test, and we've got violence with a car based on politically driving against ICE. All right, so now let's go to this next one because this is the other piece to this story which is important to understand. This is also happening in North Carolina right now. So, these are left-wing extremists. They're following ICE agents through the woods in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, let's play the clip. Watch this. Probably a lot of bad words.
Better take clear out! You better take clear out! You better take clear out! Let's not throw back in here! So hurry up! Clear out! Clear out! Come on! Come on! Clear
All right, so that's happening in North Carolina at the exact same time that this individual assaulted ICE agents with their cars again, and then were leading through a domestic area, a subdivision or a cul-de-sac or a residence area at a high-speed chase get away after assaulting the ICE agents with a vehicle. And then the other side of this is a bunch of leftists are walking through the woods, screaming and stalking ICE agents with whistles, all cameras, and screaming F ICE. Y'all, come here real quick. Does this sound at all familiar? Because it looks like all the charades that we had in political theater with the shutdown and with all the Epstein debacle, because that's now falling apart. All of a sudden, we've got ICE protests going around and blowing little whistles behind them and screaming and filming them, F ICE, F this, following them through the woods after then attempting to harm them with vehicles again, and then high-speed chases. Y'all, are we back at this? Is this happening again? Okay. Listen, I'm going to keep an update on this, or my thumb on the pulse of this one. I'll keep you guys updated as it goes down, and I will see you on the next one for our live stream tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. See you there.